hands wet with rain. Just remember till you're home again, you belong to me.
Welcome to my world. Won't you come on in? Miracles, I guess, still happen now and then. Step into my heart. Leave your cares behind. Welcome to my world, built with you in mind. Knock and the door will open. Seek and you will find. Ask and you'll be given the key to this world of mine. I'll be waiting here with my arms unfurled, waiting just for you. My world. Waiting just for you. Welcome to my world.
Filled with sin, I wouldn't let my dear Savior in. Then Jesus came like a stranger in the night. Praise the Lord, I saw the light. I saw the light, I saw the light. No more darkness, no more night. Now I'm so happy, no sorrow inside. Praise the Lord, I saw the light. Just like a blind man, I wandered along, worries and fears I claimed for my own. Then like the blind man that God gave back his sight, praise the Lord, I saw the light. I saw the light, I saw the light. No more darkness, no more night. Now I'm so happy, no sorrow inside. Praise the Lord, I saw the light. I was a fool to wonder and stray, for straight is the gate and narrow's the way. Now I have traded the wrong for the right. Praise the Lord, I saw the light. I saw the light, I saw the light. No more darkness, no more night. Now I'm so happy, no sorrow inside. Praise the Lord, I saw the light.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to a lovely and brand new experience here at our fundraiser trivia. I'm in a bar. How freaking weird is this? This is live from the Waylon in Hell's Kitchen. Same remote trivia, just I'm in person here in a bar, and we actually have a couple teams here who are socially remote. What you can't see is right to the left of me is a giant plexiglass shield. So I am shielded. We are shielded. Everyone is shielded. The only thing that aren't shielded is my Wi-Fi. So I don't know how good this is going to be because, oh, right. Welcome everyone from all over the country. I know we don't have many people playing tonight, but that doesn't even matter because this is going to be fun. Yes, that's the surprise. I know. I look a little ghost-like because I've got some chiaroscuro going on right now. Again, guys, I am at a bar live from the Waylon on 50th and 10th Street. So if I don't look that great and I look a little herky-jerky, it's because I'm doing something new. I think my audio should be fine. I think my visuals should be fine. I might be a little bit jerky, but ultimately, I think everything will be pretty okay. So let's get this stuff started. We got a lot of players already. We got a lot of very generous Venmo donations because remember, even though we're only at 25% capacity here in New York, a lot of bartenders and wait staff at our bars are out of work, and everything you donate via Venmo does benefit our charter members, the Brazen Head and the Waylon. Also, Gaf West, Gaf East, and Biddy's Pub, one on the Upper East Side, one around the corner. And our newest friend, literally 1 block away, Hibernia Hell's Kitchen. So all of your generosity goes straight to all of those bars. Again, guys, if I'm a little herky-jerky, we're still figuring this out. But ultimately, it's the same program, just presented live. Maybe one day we'll get a little bit better Wi-Fi here at the Waylon. But until then, let's play along. Coming across the chat right now are your leaderboards and your score sheets. I'll let you know exactly what to do with those shortly. And we've got some great rounds tonight. What are our rounds tonight? Round 1 is famous kitty cats. Round 2, really bad TV descriptions. Round 3 is before and after. The audio round is the greatest hits of 1995. Home state heroes for round 5 and the last round night is random shit you should know. I'm sending across right now both your answer form and your score form, and I'll tell you exactly how to use those in just a minute. First things first, though, follow all of us on all of our Instagrammies right here that you can see wide and bright. Make sure that you follow all of us. Make sure that you follow me on my Instagram and my Twitter, which is thus. And then, of course, the rules of the evening. Rule number 1, donate. Send as much as you can via Venmo, but $10 per person via Venmo, and it all goes to the staffs of the Brazen Head, the Gaf East, Gaf West, Biddy's, Waylon, and Hibernia. I forgot the one next door to us. And again, apologize any herky-jerkiness because we're working on a brand new paradigm here on our Wednesday fundraising trivia. And if it's a little echoey, I apologize because it's actually broadcast live here in the bar for all 6 of us. But whatever, we're just starting. And again, this is New York City's first night at 25% capacity. And we're all plexiglass encased. I feel like I'm in a glass box of emotion. And that's why the lighting looks a little weird too. So make sure that you donate seconds in a second. Get on the leaderboard and choose a clever team name. The leaderboard, again, was sent to you via the chat. Open that up, put your team name up, and tell us what your team name is. And make sure to check the box on which bar that you support. That's on a little drop down to the side. Teams of no more than 6 players, please. Not like we can check, but whatever. Try to play your best. I'm looking at one team, and, well, I can't see them through the glare of the plexiglass, but it looks like there's less than 6. Don't shout out the answers either in person or in the chat. If you shout out the answers, you sort of spoil it for everyone else. Please don't Google the answers. I know it's very, very tempting to do so while you're playing remotely, but please don't Google the answers. Play as fair as possible. Now, very important, whoever fills in the form, make sure to reach over and click on that caps locks button, because all of your thingy bobs are case sensitive. Everything is case sensitive. Try your best to spell your best. But again, after we reveal the answers, we can go over all of them together and tell us if you think you got it right. I'll let you know. If you think you got it wrong, I'll say no. But if you think you got it right, give yourself an extra point. Round 1 is going to be fictional cats. That's the visual round. After that is round 2, really bad TV descriptions. Round 3, before and after. The audio round is greatest hits of 1995. And then Home State Heroes is a little diabolical. I hope you like it. And the last round of night is random shit you should know. All right, does anyone have any questions? If so, how you communicate with me throughout the duration of the night is either 1, knock on the plexiglass shield next to me and I say fuck off, or 2, send me a text right here through the chat. That's how we communicate. Yes, the virtual Thunderbox is being thundered as we speak. It's like a junior high symphony orchestra and the thunderstorm is cued. Again, guys, apologies for any buffering or whatnot. You already hate Home State Heroes, Cecilia. Well, you'll probably hate it even more when you find out what the quirk of it is. Guys, coming up right now, please open up your scoring forms, your answer forms, and your leaderboard. We already got several teams on the leaderboard. I see that. Please put your team name at the top of each and every page of your leaderboard. I mean, your answer sheets. Put your caps locks on right now, because coming up right now is fictional cats up on screen, both here in the Waylon and in your homes, offices, or bathrooms. I'm going to show 12 photos of fictional cats. 12 photos of fictional cats. I'll show 6, then another 6, and I'll give you ample time to discuss with your teammates before I ask you to turn in that round. Thank you. The buffering is minor. No worries. Excellent. Thank you for telling me that. Thinha. Here is round 1. Fictional cats, numbers 1 through 6. Open up your answer form. Be prepared to type. Spell as best as possible. Turn your caps locks on. And we're all going to click submit when I ask. Round 1, fictional cats, starts now. Right there, guys. You see 1 through 6 on fictional cats. After that are 7 through 12. Please try your best to name them your best, and try your best to spell your best. Again, reach on over on your caps locks button. Make sure that you're answering everything in the leader form, the answer form, with caps locks on. And coming out, it says 7 through 12 in fictional cats. After that, really bad TV descriptions before and after for round 3. 1994's greatest hits. No, sorry, 1995's greatest hits for the audio round. Home State Heroes for number 5. And the last round of the night is random shit you should know. Here at the Gaf East, Gaf West, Brazen Head, Biddy's Hibernia, and coming to you from you live on 50th and 10th Avenue here at the Waylon. One more minute left to inspect numbers 1 through 6 on Fictional Cats. Remember to put caps locks on, or cats locks on in this case. I'm terrible. You know what's funny? I'm actually talking to live people right now, and I'm still talking like an asshole.
Thunder and lightning in her thighs, and we're gonna ride, we're gonna ride, ride like a one-eyed jack of diamonds with a...
All right, next up, numbers 7 through 12 in Fictional Cats. Don't worry, take notes because I'll give you ample time with your teammates to discuss afterwards. Then we'll reveal the answers. We'll settle any disputes together. You guys will score yourselves on the leaderboard. And then we move into round 2. Really bad TV descriptions. Here we are with numbers 7 through 14. I thought there were 12, but apparently I got them another. There's a 7 and 8, a 9 and 10, then 11, 12, 13, and 14. 14 points on this board.
Before we ever pass this way again,
And we're gonna ride, we're gonna ride, ride like a one-eyed jack of diamonds with the devil close behind. We're gonna ride.
And I wake up in the morning with my hair down in my eyes, and she says hi. And I stumble to the breakfast table while the kids are going off to school. Goodbye. And she reaches out and takes my hand.
Tonight's live stream will be brought to you by Copyright Takedown Notices. Copyright Takedown Notices. What happens when you play music that is not classical?
Warm my heart and see my morning sun. And if that's not loving me, then all I've got to say, God didn't make little green apples, and it don't rain in Indianapolis in the summertime. And there's no such thing as Dr. Seuss or Disneyland, and Mother Goose is no nursery rhyme. God didn't make
30 more seconds to inspect these images, then I will take it down. But don't worry, I'll give you plenty of time with your teammates to discuss. Then I'm going to ask you to turn them in. Don't worry, guys. I see everyone's answer in the Google form, so don't worry if you misspelled something. Just tell me that you think you spelled it correctly, and then we'll vet it. We'll figure it out. We'll reveal the answers, settle any disputes, add up our points, read off the leaderboard, and see who's in the lead going into round 2. Really bad television descriptions here at the Waylon live. And of course, benefiting Gaf East, Gaf West, the Brazen Head, Brooklyn, Hibernia, Biddy's Pub, and here, the Waylon. 30 seconds left on these images.
waiting patiently and smiles when she first sees me, 'cause she's made that way. And if that ain't loving me, then all I've got to say.
All right, that's it, guys. Time is up on that. Time is up on looking at them, but time is not up on discussing with your teammates. You guys have roughly 2 minutes to discuss with your teammates, and then I'm going to ask you to click that submit button. And once you click that submit button, we'll go over the answers together. And here are last week's results. Herd Mentality came from behind with a crush to take down Gruden's Grinder. And Heartthrob Blah Blah Blah's Cop Job Law Blog came in third. Take a look at these scores from last week, and let's see who tops it this week. Looks like we've got a quiet night tonight, but you know, it's the first night open in New York City, at least limitedly. And we really appreciate you guys coming out regardless. 1.5 more minutes to discuss with your teammates, then I'm going to ask you to click that submit button. Oh, and some people already have. And my lord, are their scores impressive. If you are already happy with how the Google form has judged you, hop on over to the leaderboard and put how many out of 14 that you got correct in the leaderboard. If you have any disputes, please hold off until I reveal the answers. And then once I reveal the answers, we'll go over them together. We'll settle any disputes. You guys will tally up your scores on the leaderboard, and then we'll figure out who's in the lead going into round 2. What was round 2 again? Really bad television descriptions. After that, round 3, before and after. The audio round is 1995's greatest hits. Following that is Home State Heroes. And the last round is Random Shit You Should Know. Live from the Waylon in Hell's Kitchen.
The guy who's boss on the 160 acres that I love. Got an old paint horse, I'm the guy who's boss on the 160 acres that I love.
Wow, looks like we've all turned in already. Good job, guys. I'm going to reveal the answers right now. If you have any disputes with spelling, please hold off and address me in the Google chat or knock on the window. And I haven't done this live in so long, I don't even know how to react like people. The answers, number 1 was Nyan Cat. If you just wrote Nyan, I gave you points. They bite, they fight, they fight, they bite, they fight. Bite, 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 fight, fight, fight. The Itchy and Scratchy Show from the Harry Potter universe. A homophobic Crookshanks. No, wait, transphobic. Stimpy from Ren and Stimpy. Yes, that is a cat. Smurf is from the Too Many Cooks viral video on Adult Swim several years ago. Puss in Boots, voiced by Antonio Banderas for number 6. Sylvester the Cat for number 7. Sylvester Jr. for number 8. Arlene, the love interest of Garfield, number 10. Number 11 from Pokemon Meowth. Go Team Rocket. The magical Mr. Mistopheles for number 12. 13 was Bagheera from the Jungle Book. And Doraemon of Japanese kitty cat fame. Those are your answers. Okay, guys, what do we have for any disputes? If you have any disputes, please let me know if it's spelling or otherwise here in the chat. If not, hop on over to the leaderboard and tell us how many out of 14 that you got correct. Jay, congratulations, 50% on a visual round. Cecilia, you haven't submitted? Well, click submit, because that's what I asked you to do. Because rules are rules. Meanwhile, while you guys are tallying everything up, I'm sending over on the Google chat right now the form for really bad television descriptions. After that comes before and after. The audio round is the greatest hits of 1995, and then the last round night, forgot Home State Heroes. Then the last round night, Random Shit You Should Know. We are mating for Heartthrob Bob Loblaw's Cop Job Law Blog to enter their scores, the OGs, and that's it. Once you guys get them all turned in, we will tell you what the scores are, what the team names are, and see who's in the lead going into round 2. Really bad television descriptions live from the Waylon. Mama, you should not have gone to the Waylon. By the way, can I come see you tomorrow? Because I ain't got shit to do. Usually I'm having these conversations in private, but in public, but in private because I'm just talking to my screen. But right now I'm actually having this aloud with like people around. It's weird. It's disconcerting. I don't like it. All right, we're all turned in, and here are the scores. Debbie Does Austin Part 2 has 7 points alongside a Pope, a Rabbi, and Austin Walking to the Bar. The OGs have 8 with South Park Pandemic Special. 12 points apiece for Heartthrob Bob Loblaw's Cop Job Law Blog, Will You Shut Up Man, and Black Lives Matter. And 13 points, only one incorrect. The Not So Proud Boys are in the lead. Congratulations to them for 1, being in the lead, 2, being right next to me, and 3, having clearly the best team name of the night. All right, guys, here we go. I sent across on the chat your answer form for the next round. If you don't have it, please open it. Put your caps locks on. I'm going to read you 10 questions in really bad television descriptions. Then after I'm done, all 10 will come up on the board behind me. Literally behind me. I've got a board behind me. I'm high fucking tech right now. All 10 questions will come up on the board behind me, or in your case, on the board in front of you, and I'll give you ample time to discuss with your teammates as we go over really bad TV descriptions. After that, round 3, before and after. The audio round is the greatest. It's a 1995. Home state heroes for round 5. And the last round night, random shit you should know. Question number 1, caps locks on. Get ready. Repeats after number 10. A landlord and her husband befriend their differently demonstrative tenants for number 1 in really bad TV descriptions. You'll note I'm giving you a year there. That's the first year of the debut of said program. A landlord and her husband befriend their differently demonstrative tenants for number 1 in really bad TV descriptions.
Ain't wrong, he's just different, but his pride won't let him do things to make you
I
think he's
actually
right.
poured Guinness. Can you believe this? An actually poured Guinness by a guy named McGinnis. Haha. Number 2. The ownership dispute over an Azure trompe de chasse remains unsettled. The ownership dispute over an Azure trompe de chasse remains unsettled for number 2 in really bad TV descriptions. Number 3, don't worry guys, repeats will come up on screen afterward. Workaholics just cannot stop performing menial tasks despite being interviewed by detectives. Workaholics just cannot stop performing menial tasks despite being interviewed by detectives for number 3 in really bad TV descriptions.
We never did before. Since we found out how it hurt, I bet we never quarrel anymore. I'm back in baby's arms. How I miss those loving arms. I'm back where I belong.
Number 4. An academic bosses around his great-grandfather. An academic bosses around his great-grandfather.
Thought I didn't need his love till he took it away. Now I'm back where I belong, and in my baby's arms I'm gonna stay. I'm back in baby's arms. How I miss those loving arms.
Number 5. Sketch actors go on to unsurprisingly win multiple Kids' Choice Awards. Sketch actors go on to unsurprisingly win multiple options.
Hey, did you happen to see the most beautiful girl in the world?
Number 6. Cardiff is invaded again and again and again and again. Cardiff is invaded again and again and again and again.
If you happen to see the most beautiful girl that walked out on me, Tell her I'm sorry. Tell her I need my baby. Oh, won't you tell her that I love her? I woke up this morning, realized what I
Number
had
7 repeats after number 10. And don't worry if you're doing poorly on Very Bad Television Descriptions. Coming next is Before and After. That's where team play really comes into it. The audio round is great since 1995. Young kids are fucked. After that is the penultimate round of the evening. Home State Heroes in the last round of the night. Random shit you should know. But anyway, there's not much of a difference between first and last place. Only 6 points. Thus, it's anyone's game, here live from the Waylon, but benefiting the Waylon, Gaf East, Gaf West, Biddy's Pub, Hibernia, and the Brazen Head, Brooklyn. Number 7. A margarita mixer, a wholesaler, and the ex-wife of the grandson of a canal digger walk into a bar. Ba-dum-bump. A margarita mixer, a wholesaler, and the ex-wife of a grandson of a canal digger walk into a bar.
If you happen to see the most beautiful girl that walked out on me, tell her I'm sorry. Tell her I need my...
This dramatic lighting makes me look way not too fat. Just normal fat, not the usual well-lit fat. It's just the generic fat, not the like fat. Number 8. A doctor, a pincher, and an Iowan take a trip.
If you got leaving on your mind, if there's a new love in your heart.
Yep, sorry guys, there was a buffer there. I had to clear back again. I'm gonna wait a second just to make sure. Says I've got excellent connection, but I did see the dropout. Thank you for bringing it to my attention, Sandra. So let's just wait one more second. Meanwhile, tell us a story.
In a world filled with dreams that might have been, hurt me now, get it over. I may learn to love again if there's a new love in your heart. Tell me now, get it over. Hurt me now, get it over. If there, get it over. If there's a new love in your heart, hurt me now, get it over. If there's a new love in your heart.
All right, guys, looks like the buffering has conked out. Looks like we're okay. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, let's try one more.
If you love somebody enough, you'll follow wherever they go. That's how I got to Memphis. That's how I got to Memphis. Enough, you'll go where your heart wants to go. That's how I got to Memphis. That's how I got to Memphis. I know if you've seen her, you tell me, 'cause you are my friend. I've got to find her and find out the trouble she's in. If you tell me that she's not here, I'll follow the trail of her tears. That's how I got to Memphis. That's how I got to Memphis. She would get mad and she used to say that she'd come back to Memphis someday. That's how I got to Memphis. That's how I got to Memphis. I haven't eaten a bite or slept for 3 days and nights. That's how I got to Memphis. That's how I got to Memphis. Well, I've got to find her and tell her that I love her so. I'll never rest till I find out why she had to go. Thank you for your precious time. Forgive me if I start to cry. That's how I got to Memphis.
All right, guys, pardon that delay. It looks like, oh, there we go. Just like that, it dropped back down to a normal bytes per second. And it stopped all its dropout rates. All right, I think I solved the problem. Well, we'll find out in a second as we go into number 9. A captain frequently disciplines a subordinate with corporal punishment. A captain frequently disciplines a subordinate with corporal punishment for number 9 in really bad TV descriptions. Again, guys, apologies for the janky interwebs here at the Waylon. This is our first time trying this, and there it goes. Oh, wow, everything cooled down and says excellent connection. It's actually my computer was overheating. It wasn't used to being here. It doesn't like to leave home. And now it's at full bandwidth. So it looks like we're good to go right now. So there's number 9. I'll leave that up there for you, those of you who are joining us back again after the indeterminately distant drop-off. And then here comes number 10. And don't worry, guys, I'm putting all 10 of them up on the screen for you to discuss with your teammates. Then we'll ask you to turn them in. We'll read the answers and scores together. Then we'll move on to round 3 before and after. 2007, a young man from Brooklyn starts a blog for number 10. A young man from Brooklyn starts a blog for number 10 in really bad TV descriptions. Since we had the dropout, I'm going to leave these up there for 3 minutes for you guys to look at.
Social Security. Big city, turn me loose and set me free. Been working every day since I was 20. Haven't got a thing to show for anything I've done. There's folks who never work and they've got plenty. Think it's time some guys like me had some fun. Turn me loose, set me free, somewhere in the middle of Montana.
Guys, I'm going to leave this up there for another 2 minutes because of the dropouts in case you missed any of those questions throughout the night. This is going to stay up for 2 more minutes, so take your time. Then I'll ask you to click that submit button when we return. We'll go over the answers together, settle any disputes, then move on to round 3 before and after.
Turn me loose and set me free. Hey, big city, turn me loose and set me free. When I hear the rain a-comin' down, it makes me sad and blue. Was on a rainy night like this that Flo said we were through. I told her how I loved her and I begged her not to go. But another man had changed her mind, so I said goodbye to Flo. Alone within myself tonight, my heart is filled with fear. The only sound within the room is the falling of each tear. I think about the thing I've done. I know it wasn't right. They'll bury Flo tomorrow, but they're hanging me tonight. They're hanging me tonight. That night he came and took my Flo and headed into town. I knew I had to find this man and try to gun him down. As I walked by a dim cafe and I looked through the door, I saw my Flo with her new love, and I couldn't stand no more. I couldn't stand no more. I took my pistol from my hip and with a trembling hand I took the life of pretty Flo and that good-for-nothing man. That good-for-nothing man. I think about the thing I've done. I know it wasn't right. They'll bury Flo tomorrow, but they're hanging me tonight. They're hanging me tonight.
Living on the road, my friend, was gonna keep you free and clean. And now you wear your skin like iron, and your breath is hard as kerosene. You weren't your mama's only boy, but her favorite one, it seemed. She began to cry when you said goodbye. Sank into your dream. Pancho was a bandit boy. His horse was fast as polished steel. He wore his gun outside his pants. For all the
All right, that's it for your repeats.
Pancho met his
So let's start turning them in.
on the deserts down in
If you've turned them in and already like your answers,
Nobody
please add them up on the
heard his
leaderboard.
dying word.
If you have a dispute, wait for me, and then we'll
That's
settle
the
the
way.
disputes together.
All the federalists say
So click that submit button right now. Roughly 2/3 of you have done so already.
let him slip up.
If you haven't clicked submit, please submit it now. I'm going to reveal the answers. We'll go over them together. We'll settle any disputes. Then we'll move on to the next round, before and after. After that is the audio round, 1995. Following that, home state heroes, but there's a twist. And then the final round of night, random shit you should know. Looks like we're all more or less turned in. Flip on over to the leaderboard and enter how many out of 10 you got correct, unless you have a dispute, in which case, wait for me to reveal the answers, which comes now. Number 1, I Love Lucy. Tenants and their landlords get along. A trompe d'oeil or trompe de chasse is a French horn. Azure is blue. Blue French horn is the settling disputes. People keep doing menial tasks, even though being interviewed by detectives in Law and Order. A great-grandfather harassed by his great-grandson in Futurama. It's great times 31, so I just did great. Pipeline into Kids' Choice Awards is Nickelodeon's All That. Cardiff invaded again and again and again because they're like, it's Glasgow. It's still Cardiff because Doctor Who is filmed in Cardiff. A wholesaler, a margarita seller, and the ex-wife of the grandson of a canal digger walk into a bar, many bars, in the Real Housewives of New York, NYC, New York City, or whatever you might have said. Star Trek, a pincher, an Iowan, and a doctor go on a long trip. Corporal punishment is instituted by a captain in Gilligan's Island. Little Buddy slaps him with a hat. And 2007, a young man from Brooklyn decides to become a blogger in Gossip Girl. All right, guys, let me know if you have any disputes with that. If not, hop on over to your leaderboard and tell us how many out of 10 that you got correct as we move into round 3 before and after. Apologies for the earlier technical difficulties. We're still working this all out together, trying to do this hybrid live / remote / whatever system. There it is. There's the plexiglass getting banged right now. Please, guys, hop on over to your leaderboard and tell us how many out of 10 you got so we can read the answers and the scores as we go into round 3 before and after. A couple teams still remaining out there who have not clicked their total out of 10. So I can tell you what our leaderboard looks like. While we're doing that, here are the rules of before and after. I'm going to ask you 2 separate questions separated by the word and that form one compound answer with no partial credit. Think of one half, think of the other half, put them together. That is your answer. The example I have here is this Billy Joel song will get you high tonight and Lynchburg's whiskey, which would create the answer Captain Jack Daniels. The Billy Joel song is Captain Jack. Jack Daniels is Lynchburg's famous whiskey. Will You Shut Up Man is the last team, and they just turned theirs in. I'm sorting the scores, and let us see what we have. Well, it is a close game at hand now. Heartthrob Bob Loblaw with 20, Black Lives Matter with 21, and Not So Proud Boys with 22. But everyone is still in it to win it. Here, live from the Waylon, and benefiting the Waylon itself, Gaf East, Gaf West, Hibernia, Biddy's Pub, and the Brazen Head, Brooklyn. Your generosity over the past couple months has been fantastic. Love you guys. Everyone ready for round 3 before and after? Open up your score sheet, your leaders board, and your answer sheet. I'm going to send you the answer sheet over the Google chat right now if you don't have it, but please do answer it. Open it up. Doop, doop, doop. We didn't start the fireball counts as an answer to that specific question. Yeah, maybe it doesn't. Maybe it doesn't. Everyone have their thingy bob open? Sounds good? Good to go? Excellent. Here we go with a round 3 before and after. Question number 1. Think of one half. Think of the other half. Put them together. That is your answer. Then we go to the audio round, the greatest hits of 1995. Home State Heroes for round 5. And the last round tonight is random shit you should know. Question number 1, and before and after, repeats after one. 4 Legs Good, 2 Legs Bad, Orwell novella, and Willie Nelson, John Mellencamp, and Neil Young's 80s Agricultural Relief Benefit Concert. 4 Legs Good, 2 Legs Bad, Orwell novella, and Willie Nelson, John Mellencamp, and Neil Young's 80s Agricultural Relief Benefit Concert for number 1, in before and after.
Maybe tomorrow a bullet may find behind me. Tonight nothing's worse than this pain in my heart. And at last here I am on the hill overlooking El Paso. I can see Rosa's cantina below. My love is strong and it pushes me onward. Down off the hill to Felina I go. Off to my right, I see 5 mounted cowboys. Off to my
Number
left,
2,
right.
Robert Heinlein's 1961 novel of Martian Valentine Michael Smith and Orphan Littlefoot joins Sarah, Ducky, Petrie, and Spike in the search for the Great Valley in this animated dinosaur movie. Robert Heinlein's 1961 novel of Martian Valentine Michael Smith and Orphan Littlefoot joins Sarah, Ducky, Petrie, and search for the Great Valley in this animated dinosaur movie. For number 2, in Before and After. Repeats will come up on screen and above me after this round is over. And just like last time, we'll reveal the answers, reveal the scores, and it just dropped out again. God damn it.
I feel the bullet go deep in my chest. From out of nowhere, Felina has found me, kissing my cheek as she kneels by my side. Cradled by 2 loving arms that I'll die for. One little kiss and Felina, goodbye.
There stands the glass that will ease all my pain, that will settle my brain. It's my first one to take. There stands the glass that will hide all my tears, that will
Number
drown
3,
all my
Master of the Senate is Robert A. Caro's narrative of this vice president and president's work on the Civil Rights Act of 1957 and the makers of Band-Aids. Master of the Senate is Robert A. Caro's narrative of this vice president and president's work on the Civil Rights Act of 1957 and the makers of Band-Aids. For number 3, in Before and After. Repeats will come up after number 10. Then we'll go into the audio round 1995. Round 5 is Home State Heroes, and the last round night is Random Shit You Should Know. Jay, this is Spotify's Hank Williams radio channel, because nothing's better than starting off with a base level of Hank Williams and working up from there. Now, usually at this point in time, if I were on YouTube talking privately in my home office or home studio, I'd say, now sometimes the Waylon doesn't play good country music, but luckily Joe's working tonight, so we're playing good country music. When Andy does, it's bad country music.
I'm wondering if you are alright. I wonder if you think of me in my misery. There stands the glass, fill it up to the brim.
Number 4, a straight male comic book artist pursues a lesbian comic book artist in this now sort of problematic Kevin Smith movie, and in 2008, she became the first British woman to win 5 Grammys. A straight male comic book artist pursues a lesbian comic book artist in this now sort of problematic Kevin Smith movie, and in 2008, she became the first British woman to win 5 Grammys.
We'll make a film about a man that's sad and lonely, and all I gotta do is act naturally. Well, I'll bet you I'm gonna be a big star, might win an Oscar, you can't never tell. The movie's gonna make me a big star.
Number 5 repeats after number 10. Clive Owen assists a pregnant refugee in this dystopian Alfonso Cuarón movie, and Walk in Shadow, Move in Silence, Guard Against Extraterrestrial Violence raps Will Smith in this song. Clive Owen assists a pregnant refugee in this dystopian Alfonso Cuarón movie, and Walk in Shadow, Move in Silence, Guard Against Extraterrestrial Violence raps Will Smith in this song for number 5 in Before and After. Think of one half, think of the other half, merge them together. That is your answer.
Down upon his bended knee, I'll play the part, but I won't need rehearsing. All I'll have to do is act naturally. Well, I'll bet you I'm gonna be a big star. Might win an Oscar, you can't never tell.
Allie, eventually, if he yells that enough, he will be correct. Eventually, he will. Number 6. This Naughty by Nature hit on infidelity samples the Jackson 5's ABC and Gym Class abbreviated. This Naughty by Nature hit on infidelity samples the Jackson 5's ABC and Gym Class abbreviated.
Is act naturally.
The street, and my heart fell at your feet. I can't help it if I'm still in love with you. Somebody else stood by.
Number 7. The author of The Wasteland and the leader of the Untouchables. The author of The Wasteland and the leader of the Untouchables for number 7 in Before and After.
Picture from the past came slowly stealing as I brushed your arm and walked so close to you. Then suddenly I got that old time feeling. I can't help it if I'm still in love.
Number 8 repeats after number 10, Aha's biggest hit and Britney and Madonna's 2003 dance hit duet. Aha's biggest hit and Britney and Madonna's 2003 dance hit duet for number 8. Only 2 more questions left on the round. Repeats after number 10. Then we'll go over the answers together. We will submit them, settle any disputes, add up our scores, and see who's in the lead going to the next round, the audio round, greatest hits of 1995. After that, home state heroes, and the last round night is random shizzy ushinizzy, my busies, here live from the sometimes buffering Waylon. Surprise, number 9. This traitor accepted the 13th Amendment and the extinction of slavery, but publicly opposed black political and voting rights, and this star of the Dirty Dozen was a distant relative to the first half of this question, as in buried today on his estate, Arlington National Cemetery. This traitor accepted the 13th Amendment and the extinction of slavery, but publicly opposed black political and voting rights, and this star of the Dirty Dozen was a distant relative to the first half of the question and is buried on his estate, today, Arlington National Cemetery, for number 9 in Before and After.
Hey, the honky-tonk blues. Oh, Lord, I got 'em. I got the honky-tonk blues.
The 10th question of the round repeats after this. In the early days of television, channels assigned number 13 would adopt one of these bad luck animals as mascot and a hard rock song by D-Bag Ted Nugent. In the early days of television, channels assigned to Channel 13 would adopt one of these bad luck animals as a mascot and a hard rock song by D-Bag Ted Nugent. Here are your repeats and before and after. 2 minutes to take a look at this. Then we're going to ask you to all click that submit button. We will go over the answers together, settle any disputes, add up the scores, and see who's in the lead going to the audio round 1995.
Came in last night at 10:30. That baby of mine wouldn't let me in, so move it on over.
Move it on over.
Move it on over.
Move it on over.
Move over, little dog, cause the big dog's moving in. She's changed the lock on our front door. My door key don't fit no more, so get it on over.
Move it on over.
Scoot it on over.
Move it on over.
Move over, skinny dog, cause the fat dog's moving in. This doghouse here is mighty small, but it's better than no house at all, so ease it on over.
Move it on over.
Drag it on over.
Move it on over.
Move over, old dog, cause our new dog's moving in. She told me not to play around, but I done let the deal go down, so pack it on over.
Move it on over.
Told it on over.
Move it on over.
Move over, nice dog, cause a mad dog's moving in.
1 more minute to take a look at these repeats. Then I'm going to take the screen down, give you another minute after that to discuss with your teammates before clicking submit. That said, one half of the teams have turned them in.
Shake it on over.
Move it on over.
Move over, short dog, cause a
If you're
tall
satisfied with your score as adjudicated by the Google Forum, you may hop on over to the leaderboard and tell us how many out of 10 you got correct. If not, just wait for me to reveal the answers, then we will settle any disputes together.
She'll crawl back to me on her knees. I'll be busy scratching, please. So slide it on over.
Move it on over.
Sneak it on over.
Move it on over.
Move over, good dog, cause a mad dog's moving in. Remember, pup, before you whine, that side yours and this
Remember,
side-
guys, round 5 is the bribery round. The subject of that is home state heroes. Every bribe that you give goes to the staff of Biddy's, Gaf East, Gaf West, Brazen Head, Brooklyn, Hibernia, and this bar itself in which we are currently sitting, the Waylon NYC. So remember, be generous, and you will get some clues and or answers for round 5. You guys have 1 more minute to click that submit button on round 3 before and after, and then we are going in to the audio round, greatest hits of 1995. Following that is the bribery round, home state heroes. And then the last round night is random shit you should know. Let's click that submit button. But if you're already happy with your responses, go over to the leaderboard and put how many out of 10 you got correct. If you're unhappy, wait for me to reveal the answers to settle any disputes. 1 more minute.
So baby, let's sell your diamond ring, buy some boots and faded jeans and go away. This coat and tie is choking me, and in your high society you cry all day. We've been so busy keeping up with the Jones, 4-car garage, and we're still building on.
All right, looks like we're all turned in. If you're already liking how it turned out on the Google form, please hop over to the leaderboard and put how many 10 you got in. Otherwise, here are the answers. Number 1, Orwell Novella and Neil Young and Willie Nelson and Mellencamp's benefit concert, Animal Farm Aid. Martian, Valentine Smith and Petrie and other dinosaur movie, Stranger in a Strange Land Before Time. Master of the Senate book and the makers of Band-Aid, Lyndon B. Johnson and Johnson. If you're Lyndon Baines Johnson, I might not have put that as an option, but give yourself points because obviously that's correct. A straight comic book author chases a lesbian comic book author in this Kevin Smith movie, and first British female to win 5 Grammys, chasing Amy Winehouse. Clive Owen helps a pregnant woman in this Quaron movie, and here come the men. Children of Men in Black, Naughty by Nature song that samples the Jackson 5, and Gym Class, abbreviated OPP, you know me, E. The author of The Wasteland and the leader of the Untouchables, T.S. Eliot Ness. Aha's biggest hit and Britney and Madonna hit, Take On Me Against the Music. Total fucking traitor who is a fucking disgrace to the United States, and Pretty Cool American, Robert E. Lee Marvin. And finally, Channel 13's often adopted this animal, and douchebag Ted Nugent's song, Black Cat Scratch Fever. Do we have any disputes in there before we go into round 4? OPP-Ed does not count because no one calls it P-Ed, do they? Unless they're a ped, then they call it ped. But no, OPPE is the correct answer, Colin. I am sorry that you thought P-Ed was acceptable. All right, hop on over, guys. While you're looking at the rules for the greatest hits in 1995, I'm going to add up your scores and tell you who's in the lead. And oh my God, nearly every team got 10 out of 10. In fact, only one team got 9. 2 teams got 9 out of 10. I think that means no one's score has changed, but let's just make sure. Well, we've got good news and we got bad news. The good news is everyone did really well. The bad news is the spread of the scores is still the same. It's 21 points from last place, Debbie Does Austin Part 2, to 32 points to the Not So Proud Boys, who are in the lead by only 1 point over Black Lives Matter and 2 points over Heartthrob Bob Loblaw's Cop Job Law Blog. Here we go into the audio around the greatest hits of 1995. You see the rules right here. I'm playing 10 song clips through once. You get 1 point for the band or artist. Please don't write featurings. 1 point for the song title. Please don't write parentheticals. You get them right, you get them right. Thus, 20 possible points on the board. The audio round is the greatest hits of 1995. You're going to hear 10 song clips played through once. You get 1 point for the band, artist, or group performing the single. 1 point for the song title. No need to add the parentheticals of featurings or the parentheticals of the subtitle of the song. These are the greatest hits of 1995, starting right when I find it now. Number 1. Number 2.
Still in bed at 10 and work again at 8. Burned your breakfast so far, things are going great. Your mother warned you there'd be days like these, but she didn't tell you when the world was bright.
And number 3.
She sits alone by a lamppost, trying to find a thought that's escaped her mind. She says, "Dad's the one I love the most."
Here comes number 4 now.
Everyone falls in love sometimes. Sometimes it's wrong, and sometimes it's right. For every wind.
Number 5 in 3, 2, 1, 5.
Oh, when you walk by every night, talking sweet and looking fine, I get kinda hectic inside. Baby, I'm so into you, darling. If you only knew all the things that flow through my mind. But
Number 6.
It was Harlem at the Ruckers. I saw you with your man, smiling, a Coach bag in your hand. I was laying in the coupe with my hat turned back. We caught eyes for a moment, and that was that. So I skated off as you strolled off, looking at them legs, and they look so soft. I gotta
So
take it
soft.
from your man, that's my mission. If
Number
this love
7.
has really got that.
To all the ladies in the place with style and grace, allow me to lace these lyrical douches in your bushes. Who rock grooves and make moves with all the mommies. The back of the club, sipping Moet is where you find me. The back of the club, macking holes, my crew's behind me. Mad question asking, blunt passing.
Number 8.
Let me run with you tonight. I'll take
And number 9.
come on. I seen a rainbow yesterday, but too many storms have come and gone, leaving a trace of not one God given ray. Is it because my life is 10 shades of gray? I pray all 10 fade away, seldom praise.
Oh shit, I think I messed up. I don't know how I messed up, but I messed up. Something's missing in here because there's one extra song. Well, we'll figure it out.
For the 7 days, and like his promise is true, only my faith can undo the many chances I blinked with a ring.
Number 10.
Soft and cuddly, hug me up like a quilt. I'm a lyrical lover. Now take me thin or filled with my sexual physique. You know me well, Bill. Do me, oh my, well, can't you tell? I'm just like a turtle crawling out of my shell. Girl, you captivate my body, put me under a spell with your coast.
And maybe number 10? I don't know. I think I messed up. That might be 11. Shit. One of them's wrong. Oh. I don't know. Just get them all right, then we'll sort it out later. Yeah, I think I messed up because I'm seeing I only wrote 11 answers, but there are, 10 answers, but there are 11 songs. So, but I think the last one's on it. You know what? Just get right up to number 10. Number 11 is just a stupid song. Ignore number 11. If you're graded wrong on those, you're graded wrong on those. We're just going to number 10. There we go. Done. Figured out. I messed up somehow, somewhere, sometime. You guys have 3 minutes to discuss with your teammates on those, and then I'll figure out how I messed up. I know. I messed up. Whatever. Figure it out. I'll figure it out.
By Joe, me gotta go, me oh my oh. Me gotta go, pull the P-road down to Bio. My Yvonne, the sweetest one, me oh my oh. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the Bio. Jambalaya, a crawfish pie, and a filet gumbo. 'Cause tonight I'm gonna see Mama Shazamie. Tough, fill fruit jar and be gay, oh. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the Bio. Doors, the fountain knows the place is buzzing. Kinfolk come to see Yvonne by the dozen. Dress in style and go hog wild, me oh my oh. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the Bio. jambalaya, crawfish pie, and a filet gumbo. 'Cause tonight I'm gonna see Mama Shazamio. Pick guitar, fill fruit jar, and be gay. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun.
All right, so I figured it out. Just ignore number 10. However it's graded, just figure it out. I mean, ignore number 11. Please ignore number 11. It didn't count. It never happened. And if you're graded wrong on numbers like 8 through 10, you're not graded wrong because ultimately what we reveal as the answers are the correct answers. Apologies, I must have not clicked copy and paste on something. 2 more minutes to discuss with your teams, and then I'm going to ask you to turn them in.
'Cause tonight I'm gonna see Mama Shazamio. Pick guitar, fill fruit jar. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou.
Would you lend a helping hand to save a drowning man? Could you refuse a hungry child a crust of bread? And if you were a millionaire, would you have a dime to spare for a beggar, or would you turn away instead? This man is trying.
All right, I figured out where the mistake was. So we're all good because I see that everyone's being very consistent. We'll be fine.
This beggar's begging you, please don't walk away. I'm drowning in my tears. Oh, I'm hungry for your kiss. I'm begging on my knees, have a heart and please love me. This man is drowning. Oh, this child is hungry. This beggar's begging you, please don't you walk away. I'm drowning in my tears.
All right, guys, click that submit button. I found what the mistake was. It was my fault. Ignore what comes up next because I copied and pasted the wrong list into my dot matrix printer, and it came out like cheek, cheek, cheek instead of cheek, cheek, cheek. Looks like we're all turned in. Ignore what comes up here. Here are the actual answers. Here are the actual answers, and you'll see where the error is. Number 1 was the Beatles' Free as a Bird. 2, the Rembrandts' I'll Be There For You. Number 3, Hootie and the Blowfish, Let Her Cry. Number 4, Whitney Houston, Exhale is the name of the song. Shoop Shoop is not. I'm not accepting the parenthetical. 5, Mariah Carey, Fantasy. Here's where it diverges. I forgot to put 6, LL Cool J, Hey Lover. So if you wrote LL Cool J, Hey Lover, which many of you did, but many of you did not. 2 did not. Said, I need love, is this love? But everyone else said, hey, lover. So you got points. Notorious B.I.G., Big Papa for number 7. Number 8 is Tom Petty's You Don't Know How It Feels. Not Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. Wrote Heartbreakers. You're wrong. TLC, number 9, Waterfalls. And number 10, Shaggy, Boombastic. 11 was Delamitri, Roll to Me, but that was not a clue because I messed up. So, take what I said prior. Remember, number 6 is LL Cool J, Hey Lover. 7, Notorious B.I.G., Big Papa. 8, Tom Petty, Solo, You Don't Know How It Feels. 9, TLC, Waterfalls. 10, Shaggy, Boombastic. Those are the answers, and judge yourself according to that. Then hop on over to the leaderboard and tell us how many out of 20 you got correct, knowing full well that coming up next is surprise! Yes, we got a surprise. Now this is going to be interesting. How am I going to do this knowing that there's people live here who don't have the lag? Maybe if I'm just really quiet, they won't hear that I'm actually doing it. But everyone else, please put how many out of 20 you got correct in the greatest hits of 1995. And then we're going to sort out. Here they are one more time, except ignore. Remember, number 6 would be LL Cool J, Hey Lover. And then the other numbers are right, except for Delamitri, Roll to Me, which is not right because that's not there. Well, it's down to this. Black Lives Matter and Not So Proud Boys are tied at 51 points. As we go into the surprise round, surprise, surprise, surprise. Now, how am I going to do this, knowing that there's people live here as well? They have to tell their people. Oh, right. It still has to go through the YouTube chat. Surprise. 5 bonus points to the first correct person to come across the YouTube chat with this answer. First correct answer in the YouTube chat wins 5 extra points. The 5 points, well, then I know I'm going to have to rejigger this sort of system. But that said, it has to be in print. Just concentrate on being correct. You don't have to concentrate on telling me what team you're on. Be correct first. Tell me your team later, and you get 5 points going into round 5. Home State Heroes. In tonight's first round, what was the very first fictional cat pictured for number 1? In tonight's first round, what was the very first fictional cat pictured for number 1 in the Who's Buzzy Buzzy Buzzy? Let's see who gets it. Let's see who gets 5 extra points right here at the Waylon's live event. Cecilia Ponce, Nyan Cats, right there. Cecilia Ponce, please tell us your team. You get it. You get 5 extra points. Cecilia, the very first one was the Nyan Cat. Cecilia, tell us what team you're on because you just got 5 extra points. Leah, not Highbridge. Ha 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 ha. Cecilia, what team are you on? Because you got 5 extra points as we go into the 5th round of the night, which I'm going to show you the rules right now. Actually, no, wait. I want to know what team you're on, Cecilia. You're on blah, 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 blah. Excellent. Well done. And just like that, you are in first place at 54 points, right behind the Not So Proud Boys and Black Lives Matter at 51 apiece. Cecilia, excellent job. 5 extra points for you. You are now the sole possessor of the lead. As we go into round 5, the bribery round. All bribes go straight to the Brazen Head, the Waylon, Gaf East, Gaf West, Biddy's, and Hibernia. We are, of course, here tonight live from the Waylon. The bribery round is simple. $20 on Venmo gets you a clue. $40 gets you a full-blown answer for the next round. The next round being Home State Heroes. $20 gets you a clue. $40 gets you an answer. Venmo right there to Austin T. Rogers. But remember, I'm going to give you a clue or an answer, but I'm not going to tell you for which it is. You have to sort it out yourselves. Bribery window opens now. You have 5 minutes to bribe us. $20 gets you a clue. $40 gets you an answer. The next round is called Home State Heroes.
So lonely, I'm crazy, crazy for feeling so blue. I knew you'd love me as long as you wanted. And then someday you'd leave me for somebody new. Worry, why do I let myself worry? Wondering what in the world did I do? Oh, crazy for thinking that my love could hold you. I'm crazy for trying and crazy for crying, and I'm crazy for loving you. Crazy for thinking that my love could hold you. I'm crazy for trying and crazy for crying, and I'm crazy for loving you.
3 more minutes to get your bribes in.
Put your sweet lips a little closer to the phone. Let's pretend that we're together all alone. I'll tell the man to turn the jukebox way down low, and you can tell your friend there with you, he'll have to go. Whisper to me, tell me, do you love me true? Or is he holding you the way I do? Though love is blind, make up your mind, I've got to know. Should I hang up, or will you tell him he'll have to go? You can't say the words I want to hear while you're with another man. Do you want me answer yes or no? Darling, I will understand. Put your sweet lips a little closer to the phone. Let's pretend that we're together all alone. I'll tell the man
to turn the jukebox way down low. And you can tell your friend there with you, he'll have to go.
I'm back in baby's arms. How I miss those loving arms. I'm back where I belong, back in baby's arms. Don't know why we quarreled, we never did before. Since we found out how it hurt, I bet we never quarrel anymore. I'm back in baby's arms. How I miss those loving arms. I'm back where I belong, back in baby's arms. Thought I didn't need his love till he took it away. Now I'm back where I belong, and in my baby's arms I'm gonna stay. I'm back in baby's arms. How I miss those loving arms. I'm back where I belong, back in baby's arms. Back in baby's arms. Back in baby's arms. Back in baby's
Out in the West Texas town of El Paso, I fell in love with a Mexican girl. Nighttime would find me in Rose's Cantina. Music would play and Felina would whirl. Blacker than night were the eyes of Felina, wicked and evil while casting a spell. My love was deep for this Mexican maiden. I was in love, but in vain I could tell. One night a wild young cowboy came in, wild as the West Texas wind. Dashing and daring, a drink he was sharing with wicked Felina, the girl that I loved. So in anger I challenged his right for the love of this maiden. Down went his hand for the gun that he wore. My challenge was answered in less than a heartbeat. The handsome young stranger lay dead on the floor. Out through the back door of Roses I ran, out where the horses were tied. I caught a good one, it looked like it could run. Up on its back and away I did ride, just as fast as I could from the West Texas town of El Paso out to the badlands of New Mexico. Back in El Paso my life would be worthless. Everything's gone in life, nothing is left. It's been so long since I've seen the young maiden. My love is stronger than my fear of death. I saddled up and away I did go, riding alone in the dark. Maybe tomorrow find me. Tonight nothing's worse than this pain in my heart. And at last here I am on the hill overlooking El Paso. I can see Rosa's cantina below. My love is strong and it pushes me onward. Down off the hill to Felina I go. Off to my right I see 5 mounted cowboys. Off to my left, right, a dozen or more. Shouting and shooting, I can't let them catch me. I have to make it to Rose's back door. Something is dreadfully wrong, for I feel a deep burning pain in my side. Though I am trying to stay in the saddle, I'm getting weary, unable to ride. But my love for Felina is strong, and I rise where I've fallen. Though I am weary, I can't stop to
All right, guys, your bribes are in. Lots of generosity here as we go into the bribery round, which is Home State Heroes. Here's the rules of Home State Heroes. I'm going to give you 3 or more people. They will all be presented and born in one state. However, you provide the state's official nickname. That's it. You provide the state's official nickname. Only the official nickname counts. Multiple states have multiple nicknames, but only the official nickname counts. Therefore, I give you 3 people. You provide us with the official nickname of the state in which all 3 of these people or more were born. For example, some states do not have official nicknames. Therefore, Alabama will not be an answer because Alabama does not have an official nickname. 3 or more people will be provided. 3 or more people will be provided, and you have to name the state's official nickname. Then we go into the last round tonight. Random shit you should know. Question number 1 in Home State Heroes. Number 1, Curtis Jackson, Sean Carter, and Adam Horovitz. Curtis Jackson, Sean Carter, and Adam Horovitz. What state are they from? And what is that state's official nickname for number 1 in Home State Heroes? I don't care about the name of the state. I care about that state's official nickname. So you got to make a leap of faith. You got to find out where these people are from, and then figure out what that state's official nickname is. For number 1.
Nothing ain't worth nothing, but it's free. Feeling good was easy, Lord, when Bobby sang the blues. Feeling good was good enough for me. Good enough for me and Bobby McGee. From the coal mines of Kentucky to the California sun, Bobby shared the secrets of my soul.
Number 2 in Home State Heroes, Amelia Earhart, Jason Sudeikis, and the Evil Koch brothers. Amelia Earhart, Jason Sudeikis, and the Evil Koch brothers for number 2 in Home State Heroes.
Lord, I let her slip away, looking for the home I hope she'll find. And I'd trade all my tomorrows for a single yesterday, holding Bobby's body next to mine. Freedom's just another word for nothing left.
Number 3 in Home State Heroes, George Clooney, Jim Bowie, and Johnny Depp. Again, guys, I don't need the state they're from. I need that state's official nickname. George Clooney, Jim Bowie and Johnny Depp for number 3 in Home State Heroes. Oh, bye, Mommy. My mom left. Farewell, Mother of Austin, says Allie. You don't need the. No, you could just say it. You know, blank state, blank state, blank state. If you want to write the, it's in there. So that's good. And I promise you I didn't mess this round up. Or I promise you I don't know if I messed this round up. Because sometimes I mess things up. I am fallible. Number 4, Jack Johnson, Ali Cavallo, and Jason Momoa. Jack Johnson, Ali Cavallo, and Jason Momoa for number 4 in Home State Heroes. All we need is the official nickname of each of these states.
I got 160 acres in the valley, got 160 acres of the best. Got an old stove there that'll cook 3 squares and a bunk where I can lay me down to rest. Up at dawn.
Number 5, Shitty Kurt Schilling, Holly Madison, and St. Peter the Aleut. Shitty Kurt Schilling, Holly Madison, and St. Peter the Aleut for number 5 in Home State Heroes. Again, all we need is the official nickname of the state in which these 2 human beings and Kurt Schilling were born.
The guy who's boss on the 160 acres that I love. Up at dawn to greet the sun, I've forgotten what a care or worry means. Head for home when day is done, with my pocket money jingling in my jeans. I've got 160 acres full of sunshine, got 160 million stars above, got an old paid horse.
Number 6, George W. Bush, Katharine Hepburn, and J.P. Morgan. George W. Bush, Katharine Hepburn, and J.P. Morgan. What state were they born in, and what is that state's official nickname?
They're gonna put me in the movies. They're gonna make a big star out of me. We'll make a film about a man that's sad and lonely.
Number 7, Johnny Cash, Billy Bob Thornton, and William Jefferson Blythe III. Johnny Cash, Billy Bob Thornton, and William Jefferson Blythe III. In which state were they born, and what is that state's official nickname?
'Cause I can play the part so well. Well, I hope you come to see me in the movie. Then I know that you will plainly see the biggest fool that's ever hit the big time. And all I gotta do is act naturally. We'll make the scene about a man that's sad and lonely, and begging down upon his bended knee. I'll play the part.
I was just told by the people live here at the Waylon that this song's a little bit of a hint. So there you go. You all have the hint now. Fuck you guys. Here's number 8. Medgar Evers, Morgan Freeman, and James Earl Jones. Medgar Evers, Morgan Freeman, and James Earl Jones. What is that state's official nickname?
'Cause I can play the part so well. Well, I hope you come to see me in the movie. Then I know that you will plainly see the biggest fool that's ever hit the big time. And all I gotta do is act naturally.
Number 9, Julianne Hough, Chrissy Teigen, and Steve Young. Julianne Hough, Chrissy Teigen, and Steve Young for number 9 in Home State Heroes. Again, what state are all three of these individuals born, and what is that state's nickname?
I'm gonna steal me a silver stallion with not a mark upon his silky hide. Teach him he can.
The beauty of tonight's event, one that is in live at the Waylon, is absolutely fantastic. That New York City restaurants are opening at a 25% capacity, and we are all social distance right here. For example, this lamp above me is applied to a transparent barrier that did not exist beforehand. The other beauty of it is you guys will be the only ones to ever see this round of trivia ever, because it will never be rebroadcast again because the copyright strikes from YouTube are going to be horrendous. This video will never exist again other than right now. I'm going to get literally 300 warnings tomorrow morning about copyright infringements. Here's number 10. Repeats will all come up on the screen. Carrot Top, Aaron Carter, and Nick Carter, the trifecta of beautiful artists. Carrot Top, Aaron Carter, and Nick Carter. What state are they from? What is that state's official nickname? Here are all of your repeats. 2 minutes to take a look at these. Then I'm going to call you to turn them in. Once you turn them in, we're going to move on to the final round of night random. Shit you should know. There's neither rhyme nor reason to any of those questions. 2 minutes to take a look at this. Another minute to click that submit button. You don't have to click submit until I ask you to. Remember to have your caps locks on as you enter. And remember, we are looking only for each of these states' official nicknames.
I'm gonna chase the sky forever with the woman and the stallion and the wind, and the sun is gonna burn into a cinder before we ever pass this way again.
And we're gonna ride, we're gonna ride, ride like a one-eyed jack of diamonds with the devil close behind. We're gonna ride.
When you are sad and lonely and have no place to go,
1 minute left to review your repeats. Then another 1 minute to discuss with your teammates and click that submit button. But that said, wow, 2/3 of the teams are turned in. And if you are already satisfied with your scores, please hop on over to the leaderboard and tell us how many out of 10 you got. Coming next to the last round of the night random shit you should know. Last seconds of repeats. And that's the end of them. All right, guys, round 5's answers are coming up shortly once you all click your submit button. Again, if you're already satisfied with how the Google form adjudicated your answers, hop on over to the leaderboard and tell us how many out of 10 you got correct. And then we're moving on to the final round of night random. Shizzy, you should nizzy. It's been a very close game tonight. And Heartthrob Bob Loblaw's Cobb Job Law Blog, with their 5-point bonus, might put a nail in the coffin of Not So Proud Boys and Black Lives Matter, who are both tied at 51. But that said, even all the way down there at 38 points, Debbie Does Austin Part 2 can still make it up. Tonight here at the Waylon, from the Waylon, Fundraiser for the Gaf East, Gaf West, Brazen Head, Biddy's Pub, Hibernia, and Brazen Head? Did I say Brazen Head? I don't even know what I'm talking about. Who cares? I'm actually in a bar hosting trivia. I have not done that since, wait, I know exactly when I did that. March 6th, 2004? 2004, was that the last time I did it? We've been under lockdown for 16 years, correct? That night, because everyone had really great COVID jokes until we figured out that I said March 12th, March 11th. Yeah, close enough. Until we figured out, that the President of the United States would kill 200,000 people. Awesome! Here we go, guys. Click that submit button now. Are we all turned in? It looks like we are. Here are the answers to home state heroes. Number 1, Curtis Jackson is 50 Cent. Sean Carter is Jay-Z. And Adam Horvitz is Ad Rock. And they are from the Empire State, New York. Flower State is Kansas. And that is where the very evil Koch brothers are from. George Clooney, Jim Bowie, and Johnny Depp are Kentuckians, therefore from the Bluegrass State. Jack Johnson, Alawi Carvalho, and Jason Momoa are Aloha Hawaiians. Shitty Kurt Schilling and Holly Madison of the Girls Next Door fame, and St. Peter the Aleut might allude to what the, oh my God, that's the worst pun I've ever said. It's the Last Frontier, Alaska. Alaska's official is the Last Frontier. They've got several other ones, but that is their official nickname. George W. Bush, Katharine Hepburn, and J.P. Morgan are from the Constitution State of Connecticut. Nutmeg State is not. Billy Bob Thornton and William Jefferson Blythe III, better known as Bill Clinton, are obviously from Arkansas, which is the natural state. Medgar Evers, Morgan Freeman, James Earl Jones are from Mississippi's Magnolia State. Julianne Hough, is it Huff or How? I thought it was Huff. Chrissy Teigen and Steve Young are from the Beehive State. Beehive, obviously, the symbol of the Mormons in Utah. And the most talented lot of the bunch, Carrot Top and the Carter brothers, are from the Sunshine State of Florida, which is Spanish for please give it away. We don't need it anymore. To our friends and family in Florida, well, I don't have any because my family's smarter than that. Anyone have any disputes? Please tell us now. Yes, Greg, you thought you were clever when you said Nutmeg State. You were not clever. That's not what's on the license plates. Typically, what's on the license plates is the official nickname. They don't put nutmeg on the side of that for no reason. Everyone's satisfied with their scores. Got a couple more teams that have to turn them in on to the leaderboard before we designate who is the leader going into the last round of the night. Random shit you should know. Heartthrob, blah, blah, blah. I need your score. Black Lives Matter. I need your score. Will you shut up, man? I need yours. And that's it. Once you guys turn your scores in, I'll be able to tell you what the leaderboard looks like as we go into the final round tonight. Here, live from the Waylon, random shit you should know. Greg, you are right. Who would really want to claim nutmegs? Other than Indonesia, where it's from. Yes, one island. Fought many bloody wars have been fought over that one island. Amazing book called Nathaniel's Nutmeg. Grand Slam Yankees. Oh my God, I'm watching baseball, and I'm in a bar, and I'm hosting trivia. Allie, what are you disputing? Please let us know. All right, guys, let's sort of those disputes. No, Jason Sudeikis is, no, he's from Kansas. Yeah, no, he's from Kansas. That's where he's born. I don't care where he grew up. I just care where you were born. Like Donald Trump was born in Queens. All right, guys, load up your scores. Let's see who's in the win, who's in the home, and who's taking it home. Still waiting for a couple of teams to put their scores in. All right, whatever. I don't care.
out of kindness I suppose. A few gray federalists say
Sure. Allie, give yourself the point for that. Cecilia, give yourself the point for that. That's fine. Yep, I fucked up. I made a mistake. I make mistakes. That's what I do. I'm fallible. Give yourself an extra point for it. Just put your scores in the scoreboard, then we'll figure it out later. Clearly, I did not research it that well. Sure, absolutely. Give yourself that point too. Yeah. All right, everyone, please hop on over to the leaderboard. Enter how many out of 10 you got correct. Even though I made mistakes. Wait, no. You know what? Wait, hold on. Hold on. No, wait, no. Don't give yourself a point. Because there were two other people who were clearly born from those states. No, you don't get a point. No points. Points retracted. You go with what I said. Yeah. No, just go back. Whatever I said is the answers. If one out of the three of the people were not born in that state, I made a mistake. But the other two were, so you made a mistake. 2 out of 3 wins. Yada, yada, yada. Go there and give yourself the thing. There you go. All right, now we go. Here are the scores. Will You Shut Up Man have 40 points. The OGs have 43. Blah, 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 blah. Then it's 58 for Black Lives Matter, 61 for Not So Proud Boys, and 64 for Heartthrob. Blah, blah, blahs. No blah, blog, job, blog, job, blog. All right, guys, last round night random shit you should know. Surprise. Here we go. Right before the last round night random shit you know, we have a surprise. Crack this anagram for 7 points. Crack it for 7 points. First correct answer via YouTube chat gets 7 points. All you have to do is answer this first, then designate your team name afterwards, so everyone's all on their own. First ones to crack this anagram get 7 points. Subtitled, Redeemer Tom Hops Hunt. Subtitled, Redeemer Tom Hops Hunt. First one to put it across the board in the YouTube chat gets 7 points. First team across the YouTube chat for Redeemer Tom Hops Hunt gets... The Empire Strikes Back is not correct, Jay. First team across the board to get the subtitled Redeemer Tom Hops Hunt. Yes, Jay, it has a the, and it must have a the to be a correct anagram. Anagrams must use every letter involved. Therefore, it must. I'm going to give you guys 20 more seconds, then I'm going to give a hint. Because I realized I wrote this one angry. Therefore, I wrote it maliciously.
God didn't make me.
Leah, the Hunt for Red October is incorrect because there's no C or Tober in there.
There's no such thing as Dr. Seuss or Disneyland.
All right, guys. 10 more seconds before I start issuing hints. Subtitled, Redeemer Tom Hops Hunt. The Trumpers is incorrect, Jay. Trumpers something. All right, I'll give an oblique hint now. 1818. 1818 is my oblique hint.
And ask her if she could get away and meet me. Maybe we could grab a bite to eat.
Yep, I made this one correctly hard. Because even the live audience here at the Waylon is stumped.
And I'm always late.
The live audience of 3.
She sits waiting patiently and smiles when she first sees me, 'cause she's made that way. And if that
Jeffrey Berg, right there, the modern Prometheus. The subtitle to Frankenstein is The Modern Prometheus. Jeffrey Berg, tell us right now what. Oh, now you guys got it. Excellent. Jeffrey, please, what team are you on? Because you get 7 points here at the Waylon Live trivia event, sponsored by Gaf East, Gaf West, the Brazen Head. Blue, blue, blue. Heads up, we've detected copyright audio in your stream. No shit. I know that, you dickheads. All right, Jeffrey. What are you, Jeffrey? What team are you on? Please tell us. Will you shut up, man? You guys right there did amazingly well. Just like that, you went from last to 4th place. You are now playing spoiler to everyone else as we go into the last round of the night. Random shit you should know. There's neither rhyme nor reason to any of these questions. The best score of the last round gets a round of shots, usually, but maybe we'll just do some shots. Maybe the people in the bar right now will do some shots with me as we go into the last round of the night. Random shit you should know. Yes, Jay Zuckerman, you are correct. Jeffrey Berg is really freaking good at these. He is, isn't he? Jeffrey Berg once got 2 in a row, which was spectacular as we go into the last round of the night. Random shit you should know. There's neither rhyme nor reason to any of these questions. Final round of the night, final round of the evening. Let's decide who wins here. Live from the Waylon and benefiting Gaf East, Gaf West, the Waylon itself, Brazen Head, Biddy's, and Hibernia Hell's Kitchen, which is 1 block away, and I might just drive my bike into the side of it in just a second. Last round, number 1 repeats after number 10. In 1895, this sport split into 2 distinct versions, League and Union. In 1895, this sport split into 2 distinct versions, League and Union, for number 1 in Random Shit You Should Know.
I still care for you. How strange, how strange, how strange, how strange, how
Number 2 in the final round of Random Shit You Should Know. Ironically, T is a high-level scripted programming language within this Sun Microsystems created software platform. Ironically, T is a high-level scripted programming language within this Sun Microsystems created software platform.
Get it over, hurt me now. Get it over. If you got leaving on your mind.
Right now, there are only 10 points between 1st and 5th place, all on virtue of the 7-point smackdown encompassed there. But that said, even the OGs are right within striking distance at 43. Well, not right within striking distance, but striking-ish distance. But everyone else is close behind. The leader, Heartthrob, blah, 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 blah. Number 3. Famous for dressing everyone from Princess Grace to Jacqueline Kennedy to Beyonce, in 2019, Ariana Grande became the official face of this fashion house. Famous for dressing everyone from Princess Grace to Jacqueline Kennedy to Beyonce, in 2019, Ariana Grande became the official face of this fashion house. For number 3 in the final round of the night, Random Shit You Should Know.
If there's a new love in your heart, tell me now, get it over. Hurt me now, get it over. there's a new love in.
That Willis Center Tower thing is always going to keep coming back, isn't it? I don't care. I don't care who wins. Number 4, the Stern College for Women, Sims Business School, and Cardozo Law School are all part of this New York City university. The Stern College for Women, Sims Business School, and Cardozo Law School are all part of this New York City university. For number 4, in the final round of the night, random shit you should know.
Well, I woke up Sunday morning with no way to hold my head that didn't hurt. And the beer I had for breakfast wasn't bad, so I had one more for dessert.
Yes, YouTube, I am noticing too that I'm using copyrighted music, but I'm not going to rebroadcast this, so screw you. What is the executive capital of South Africa? For number 5. What is the executive capital of South Africa? For number 5, in the last round of the night, random shit you should know.
I'd smoked my brain the night before on cigarettes and songs that I've been picking. And I lit my first and watched a small kid cussing at a can that he was kicking. Then I crossed.
And number 6, only a couple questions left on the round and on the evening. The Meliae, the Naiads, and the Nereids are all groups of these Greek mythological minor nature deities. The Meliae, the Naiads, and the Nereids are all groups of these Greek mythological minor nature deities. For number 6 in random shit you should know. We've only got 5 more questions left on the round and on the evening. Remember, the best scorer of the night here at the Waylon, live from the Waylon, gets $50. And everything you donated tonight goes to the Brazen Head, the Gaf East, the Gaf West, Biddy's, Hibernia, and here at the Waylon, where I've got some pretty good Rembrandt chiaroscuro going on, don't I? Bink.
The sleeping city sidewalks, Sunday morning coming down. In the park I saw Daddy with a laughing little girl who he was swinging. And I stopped beside a Sunday school, listened to the song that they were singing.
Number 7 in the final round. Located in southern Siberia on the banks of the Oba River, this is Russia's 3rd most populous city. Located in southern Siberia on the banks of the Oba River, this is Russia's 3rd most populous city. For number 7 in random shit you should know.
On the Sunday morning sidewalk, wishing, Lord, that I was stoned. Oh, there's something in a Sunday makes the body feel alone.
Number 8, featuring The Hills, Beauty Behind the Madness was the 2015 breakout album by this Canadian singer-songwriter. Featuring The Hills, Beauty Behind the Madness was the 2015 breakout album by this Canadian singer-songwriter.
Coming down on the Sunday morning sidewalk, wishing, Lord, that I was stoned. Oh, there's something in a Sunday makes your body feel alone.
Number 9, 2 more questions on the round and on the evening. Number 9, in which state would you find Tillamook Bay? In which state would you find Tillamook Bay for number 9?
On the sleeping city sidewalk, Sunday morning coming down.
And finally, question number 10, the 10th and final question of the round and of the evening. Listen very carefully. You have up to 11 points on the last question of the night. You're going to write 11 answers, as much as you know, to the following question. And this may make or break your performance. I've got to say, I've been waiting for the proper opportunity to use this question. And I'm so excited to give it to you today because I love this question because I would never get it wrong. Here we go. 11 points on the board for the 10th and final question of the round and of the evening. After this, all of your repeats shall come up on screen. I will give you guys several minutes to review the repeats, several minutes to discuss with your teammates. I will ask you to click submit. We will have the submissions. We'll read the answers together. We'll settle any disputes. We'll add up our scores on the leaderboard, and we'll see who wins tonight live from the Waylon, but of course benefiting all of our other great bars like Gaf East, Gaf West, Biddy's Pub, Hibernia, Brazen Head, Waylon. You got them all. Got them all. Fucking high five. Boom. Number 10, 11 points. 1 point for each of the 11 royal houses to rule England then after 1707 Britain since 1066. No need to write the house of. 1 point for each of the 11 royal houses to rule England then after 1707 Britain since 1066. Officially, cadet houses count. 1 point. Since 1066, only 11 royal houses have ruled England, then Britain after the Acts of Union of 1707. 1 point for each of their names. You don't have to write the house of, just write their name. For example, if it was before 1066, you could write the House of Wessex. Wessex would be an acceptable answer. Therefore, Wessex is not an answer here. Since 1066, 11 royal houses of England, then unified Britain. There we go. Here are the repeats. You guys have 2 minutes to take a look at this.
I'm gonna do some riding on the midnight train. I'm taking everything except my ball and chain. I'm leaving now. I'm leaving now. I'm a long gone daddy. I don't need you anyhow. I told my pa I'm going stepping out and get the honky-tonk blues. Hey, the honky-tonk blues. Hey, Lord, I got 'em. I got the honky-tonk blues. Hey, I went to a dance and I wore out my shoes. Woke up this morning wishing I could lose them jumping honky-tonk blues. Hey, the honky-tonk blues. Oh, Lord, I got 'em. I got the honky-tonk blues. life has really gotten me down. I got
2
the
more
honky-tonk
minutes.
blues. Hey, the honky-tonk blues. Hey, Lord, I got 'em. I got the honky-tonk blues. I'm gonna tuck my worries underneath my arm and scat right back to my pappy's farm and leave his honky-tonk blues. Hey, the honky-tonk blues. Oh, Lord, I got 'em. I got the honky-tonk blues. Today I passed you on the street and my heart fell at your feet. I can't help it if I'm still in love with you. Somebody else stood by your side and he looked so satisfied. I can't help it if I'm still in love with you. A picture from the past came slowly stealing as I brushed your arm and walked so close to you. Then suddenly I got that old time feeling. I can't help it if I'm still in love with you. It's hard to know another's lips will kiss you and hold you just the way I used to do. Oh, heaven only knows how much I miss you. I can't help it if I'm still in love with you.
It seems like yesterday, but it was long ago. She was lovely, she was the queen of our nights. There in the darkness with the radio playing low, the secrets that we shared, the mountains that we moved, caught like a wildfire out of control. There was nothing left to burn and nothing left to prove. And I remember.
All right, guys, 30 more seconds left to take a look at these repeats.
She swore that it would never end. I remember how she held me oh so tight. Wish I didn't know now what I didn't know then. Against the wind, we were running.
Roll slowly past.
All right, guys, make sure that you follow all of our bars, the Waylon, Gaf East, Gaf West, Brazen Head, Biddy's, and Hibernia. You don't have to click submit yet. I'll let you know when. If you have a corporate trivia event, let me know. This is what I do for my day job. So, I don't know. Let me know. You guys have my contact info. And here we go. the answers to round 6. Click your submit button right now. 2/3 of the teams, 3/4 of the teams have turned them in right now. Now you should all click your submit. And again, don't let me know any of your disputes until I reveal the answers. Sandra, am I staying at the Waylon for one more after the game? If you guys are coming over, yeah, I will. But it's going to take me several minutes to break everything down. I'm running cables all over this damn place right now because I'm taking my humble from home trivia night, and now I'm projecting it on several TVs through the audio system. This is an ordeal, but it's an ordeal because I love doing this. You guys love being here. This is why we do this. All right, it's Bog Seeger version. Nice. Excellent. All right, guys, looks like we're all turned in. If you are already happy with your scores, hop on over to the leaderboard. If not, here come the answers to the final round of the night random shit you should know. Number 1 in 1895, rugby split into 2 sports, league and union. T, ironically, is in the Java operating system. Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis, Princess Grace, Beyonce, and Ariana Grande have all been designed by Givenchy. Yeshiva universities got the Stern School for Women, Sims Business School, and Cardozo Law School. The South African capital of Executive Pretoria. Bloemfontein is the judicial, and Cape Town is the legislative. The Melie, the Naiads, and the Nereids are all Greek mythological nymphs. Novosibirsk is the city in the south of Siberia upon the river Ob. The Hills Singer is Canadian. The Weekwind. Tillamook Bay is in Oregon, and the 11 royal houses to rule England. Then, after 1707, Britain, since the year 1066, are the House of the Normans or Normandy, the Blois, the Anjou, or if you said Angevin, I gave that to you. The Plantagenets, who had 2 cadet houses, the cadet houses of Lancaster and York, both count. The Tudors, the Stuarts, the Hanovers, Saxe-Coburg, and Goethe, which later was renamed Windsor. Those are your answers, and let us hear what your disputes are. Greg, you're welcome. I love doing this thing every night or every Wednesday, and I love doing it here from the Waylon. This is a great... Jay Zuckerman's a big Maccabees fan. That is awesome that you know. Jay, where are you from? Kentucky? That's fucking awesome. He's like, I'm a big Max fan. Yeshiva is 29-1? No way. That's insane. All right, guys, hop on over to your leaderboard or settle any disputes with me right now vis-a-vis spelling or whatnot, and we will go over it and release the hounds and or the winners. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure. Not so proud boys and heartthrob, blah blah blahs, blah blog, cob blog, job blog. We need your scores in. Black Lives Matter had an amazing score. Will You Shut Up Man had an amazing score. Great score from Debbie Does Austin. But let's see what our scores are so we can announce the winner here from the Waylon and benefiting the Gaf East, Gaf West, Biddy's, Brazen Head, Waylon, and Hibernia right next door. And we're in at 70 points. Will You Shut Up Man? 72 points for Black Lives Matter. Great finish there. 78 for Not So Proud Boys. And 81. And your winner, a virtual and literal round of applause for Heartthrob, Bob Loblaws, Cobb Job Law Blog. Hey guys, thank you so much for joining me. I hope next week I'll work out these kinks, because tell me in the comments, what do you think? Should we keep doing it from here, or should I go back to home? Half of me wants to go back to home because I got a really great painting of my dad's behind my studio right now. Half of me wants to do it from here and have you guys come here and be live. Regardless, Heartthrob Bob Loblaws, Cop Job Loblog, great job. Those 5 points did it for you. Pia Jesu Domine, Doneas Requiem, Cum Sancti Spiritu, in Gloria Dei Patris. Amen. Have a fantastic evening and good night.
Like a stranger in the night, praise the Lord, I saw the light. I saw the light, I saw the light. No more darkness, no more night. Now I'm so happy, no sorrow inside. Praise the Lord, I saw the light. Just like a blind man, I wandered along worries and fears I claimed for my own. Then like the blind man that God gave back his sight, praise the Lord, I saw the light. I saw the light, I saw the light. No more darkness, no more night. Now I'm so happy, no sorrow inside. Praise the Lord, I saw the light. I was a fool to wander and stray, for straight is the gate and narrow's the way. Now I